A manager checks in with his ball club.
Tuesday night baseball here. Digging in, the switch hitter, number 7. A real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Now a snap move over to first. A dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that.
So coming to the plate, Tomas Padilla. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 7 is there, and he has it for the out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. So striding in, Frank Padilla. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move, and that's the third out. On to the second. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 7. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Anthony on at first, nobody out. Popped him up. Padilla has a play. 1 out. Digging in once again, number 7. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. Now the 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Striding in once again, Trey Mancini. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Ripped on the ground to first. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. The tag, and they now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Tomas Padilla. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Digging in and looking for more, number 7. Switch hitter batting left here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out. Ready for another chance? Hunter Renfroe. He was a ground out victim last time up. This one's down to third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Ray Acosta.
And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dennis Stubbs. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Anderson moving to his left. He hauls it in, and the potential. Ready once again, Alejandro Chavez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 7 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in to try it again. Number 7 on the night. He's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 home. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone. Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. 1 away. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor. Just north of downtown LA. And now for the Angels, number 7. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Grant stands at first with 1 out. And he fouls this one off. Vero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, yesterday's affair was a one-run game. Quick turnaround, back on the field for a day game today, trying to get out of here with a two-game sweep.
You know, that's always difficult to try to sweep a team, even though it's a two-game set. When you have a quick turnaround like this one, D-Row, you're really depending on your starting pitcher to get out of the gate and pitch well and throw up some scoreless innings.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Up the middle and off his leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see. And here's the former first. Round draft choice Brandon Nimmo. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 7 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Ready now for L.A. Number 7, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First delivery to him on the way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. So no. Next for the Dodgers, Tomas Padilla. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fly ball into straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So he's into second base here with a double to begin the home third. And we'll bring up our Dodger leaderboard to confirm for you that his current total leads the squad in that category. Ready for another shot now. Number 7, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 1 the count now. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
To 2-2 now. And it's fouled away.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Patrick Sewell will be next. Another full count pitch on its way. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Now to the plate, Tim Anderson, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy. Wise here. The 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next up for Los Angeles, Frank Padilla. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. Stepping up to the plate, number 7, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Anthony gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
4-2, the final score today. Los Angeles came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Nicholas Rocha gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Matt Alvarez wraps it up for the save, his 29th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Angels, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes.
Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it's coming up next. Gustavo Armas, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Max Kepler. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Stepping up now, number 7. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. Well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late. They've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Angels are gone in order. We are still standing in. Number 7 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful, and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Line hard, but this is a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone.
Ready now, number 7. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Number 7.
And the pitch. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Popped him up. Esposito in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. Time now for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Striding in for Houston, Matt Baldwin. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Number 7 is there, and he'll bring this one in. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Javier Esposito. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. 2 left for the Astros. It remains 1-0. Into the box, number 7. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Has a look. Now the pitch. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini, and he's got an opportunity to add to this lead, but the double play is in order. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Patrick Sewell. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Sewell.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back to Angel Stadium right after this.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Angels took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Gustavo Armas earns the win, his 2nd, as he allows just 1 hit through his 7+ innings of work. John Aquino settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Pablo Marte records the save, his 24th on the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Angels. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Astros, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Now from the longtime home of the Halos, we've got baseball from Orange County, California. Today, it's the 2nd of this 3-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one, as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Larry Traylor, a native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
First pitch on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that 1 run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. I was so impressed with him last month. He had 25 runs batted in. I was looking through the stats and it said 25 RBIs, and I had to do a double take. That's when you're picking up your team and helping them win games, too.
Striding into the box, number 7. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup in for a strike.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he fouls this one off. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a...
Next up for the Stros, Evan Walker. He reached on a single in his first try. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 4-4. Coming to the plate now, number 7. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Swihart has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Digging in, Matt Baldwin. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Rosales, the runner at second with 1 away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again, number 7. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
This is in the air out to right. Rosales has it in his tracks. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Number 7 looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Houston Astros came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Marcus Mendoza earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Rob Alsweed hammers down the save, his 30th. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. The Angels, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors, They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. A big-time arm and a power bat should be fun. First pitch is next. Ray Chavez gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's Tyler Austin now. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. 1 run scores. Harper ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He'll score easily as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
A conservative approach might have been to try to sacrifice the first run of the game home, but not this guy. He takes a big rip and has himself a 3-run triple.
Ready now for L.A., number 7. And he begins play with a very respectable 35 home runs for the season. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's slugging over 550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 7 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled to first. Austin scoops it up and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another chance. Number 7, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andy Dunton. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Third home run for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Javier Esposito. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Esposito.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it is the left fielder. And the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Astros lead this one 15-1. Ready for another shot now. Number 7. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Avalos waits on it. And that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We've played 8 full. Houston leads this one 15-1. Striding in once again, Tyler Austin. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here now the 2-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-1 is the final. Houston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Curtis Romack wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. Ray Chavez. It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Alex Reyes, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
At the plate, number 7, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So next to the plate for Texas, James Rivera, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 7 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game, and I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
Digging in, the switch hitter, number 7. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
The 2-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Ready once again, Simon Henderson. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. 1 down. Good time now to check out the Angels Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves of late. In now for the Angels, number 7. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
And that misses 1-1. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Ball even at 2-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And it's fouled away. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Vizcaíno has a beat on it, and he hauls it down in the corner. And here's Jose Peraza. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Designated hitter, Jose Peraza.
The 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box, Simon Henderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Lifted the other way to left center, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half. 8th inning coming up. It's the Angels 1 and the Rangers nothing. So digging in now, number 7, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First offering on its way. Hard liner to center field. Henderson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, James Rivera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Rivera.
Here now the 2-2. Now that's popped up. Stubbs over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. The Halos lead this one 1-0. The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge with Dallas in the background as we welcome you back to baseball on the show.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Halos wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Roger Rowell earns his 8th victory of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball, and it comes your way next. Miguel Guardado is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from start. Starting pitchers walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Striding in, number 7. A real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Anthony leads off first with 1 away. Hit sharply on the ground. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Stepping in, number 7. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This is going to be an interesting pitch right here. Does he bury something in the dirt? Does he go for the double play and give up the run? Or does he go for the punch out? Let's see what happens.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Stepping up now, Gabriel Mitre. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Nobody out, runner on first. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Number 7 is there, and he has it for the out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
At the plate, number 7. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. Step on the bag for 1. A tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play. Coming to the plate now, Luis Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 0-1 delivery. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Well, he was 0 in the series before that blast, so that's just about as welcome a sight as he could hope for. He got a pitch to his liking and took out a lot of frustration.
Digging in, number 7, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First offering on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him. But I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. There's ball 4. Striding forward now is the DH, Patrick Sewell. 8 runs on 15 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Vizcaíno is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Dennis Stubbs, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Liner towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Angels strand a couple. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Zepeda at second, Nunez at first, 2 out in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase, and the inning is over. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. On to the back third here. Digging in and looking for more, number 7, switch hitter batting left here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
So far on the year, number 7 is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Richardson is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Hard hit toward the hole. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single, 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Patrick Sewell. He flew out in his last at-bat. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's one on to first, and they get them both. So striding forward now, Dennis Stubbs, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-2. Ground ball left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky.